Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome to a new Let's Play, guys. Now, if you want to skip all this intro stuff, there is a link in the comments and the description to take you straight to the campaign. However, in this one, guys, I am going to be playing as the Border Princes using Cataph's Southern Realms mod. Links to the mod and all the mods you need to make it run are also down in the description and the comments, guys. So, as the Border Princes, we have two choices. We've got Valmir Gassar here, who gets extra leadership, cheaper buildings, extra replenishment, and can hire dwarf rangers from mercenary hubs. Or we can play as Gashnag the Black Prince, who is actually a Stidgley, I can't pronounce it, lord, who has risen to rule one of the border kingdoms. Now, he gets minus relations for public order or provinces, which isn't to be sniffed about, and minus attrition. So I think I'm going to go with this guy. Now, he starts with halberdiers, shield bearers. There are obviously a few new units in this, guys, and more halberdiers. Leaving this on hard, and, well, we've got, you know, superior sea trade, can support expensive armies. Yeah, we're jack of all trade, so we're skirmishers, dwarf auxiliary specialists, cheaper yet trickier than others to versatilize. Yeah, but versatile against multiple threats, and the most battle-hardened human troops in the world, valuable veterans, but replacing casualties can be difficult. Okay. Basically, I've had a quick look at the roster. We don't have the best roster. This is an inspiring quote, by the way, here, guys. But no, so it's an interesting roster. It is limited in some ways, but we've got, as it says, it's versatile but limited. So it's going to stretch me to use this. So please, by all means, throw advice at me, guys. But it is going to stretch me playing as these guys. It could be good. I mean, there are other unlocks here. We may well do an Estelia or a Telia campaign, and they've each got different things. Telia is armoured. Estelia are conquistadors. If I ever do an Estelia one, we might have to follow the thematically and invade the Lustria. Okay, here we are. I was waiting for it to start wandering around and telling me what's going on. So obviously, a nice army here. We've got my Stidgley Black Prince, but he is he's actually a caster. Let's have a look. So extra speed for everybody, that's not bad. A nice wind spell. I don't know that. Pit of Shades. Moderate damage. A huge stationary area effect. That's good. Of stationary vortexes, I like. And a nice big area of effect buff. So he's not bad. Oh, and buffs fighting against different things. I actually quite like that. That's a really nice chain. Anyway, we'll look at this a bit more when we get there. First of all, okay, we're at war with these guys. I'm not at war down here. There are a few other people about, guys, with these mods. So, like, and I've obviously the Border Princes aren't up here as well. The other thing I am going to have problems with, guys, though, is as the Border Princes, as I'm sure you can imagine, I am going to be... Oh, wow, that is definitely a superior port. I am going to be suffering. Suffering's probably the wrong word. I'm going to be fighting up. I'm going to be up against it from very early on. Right, so let's have a look at what units we can recruit against. Southern Rangers, who are decent melee, vanguard deployment, good range, 160 range, 20 missile damage, which is slightly worse, but obviously they can melee as well. So let's get ourselves some of them, or one of them, because we've already spent some money. And there. Bog standard. I'm going to get one thing for now. Oh wow, we have a small tech tree then, but let's see. Oh wow, we can jump into everything, so That's not bad. -1 war garrison buildings, +1 public order. Dwarven allies. Makes Dwarven units mean income from trade. That's a no-brainer. Extra growth, extra trade income. Ooh, extra public. I suspect some of this tree will be good to start with. That's very good. Oh, wow, yeah. So yeah, these basically they're all different buffs. This tree, you know, Dwarven allies, so things like that. Extra movement range is good. Vigor reduction is always good. Extra speed is also good. Extra leadership is good. Extra armor, armor piercing for all units. Extra armor for all units, and extra melee attack and melee defense for all border rangers, thrustmen, and light cavalry units, and cheaper. So yeah, we'll have a bit more of a look to start with, but to start with I'm going to go for growth and trade, because that's really going to help. It's going to mean we can maintain more troops. Plutocracy. Okay, I've not seen this. The High Eagle of Meridia. Requires a temple. So I think we can recruit a unit. Regiments. Ah, so it's basically a thing. We can basically buy units and things with some. They've put this mechanic in for us to get units, basically. That's quite cool. So there's a load of extra units we can get, some of which are cool, including Soon TM. And we can make bits and pieces for all our guys. Oh, these are techs. Interesting. Now, our public order is okay, so... what's going to give us more money? So, 1,700, we'll see. We don't make anything from trade at the moment, to be fair, so let's go straight to tax. And, talking of trade, let's get diplomacying.
Who calls? The Empire. Who calls?
Nobody likes me.
Greetings. We may not be the
Trade
Empire.
agreement?
A weak
No.
order.
Okay, that's it then. Now the thing we will have here, guys, is we are in a dangerous place here because we are going to be being hit early on from over here. So getting some troops up here, you know, we might go and charge into the Broken Nose up here, but I'm probably going to go to war with these guys to get myself... I want more ports early, actually. We could go south, actually. We could make friends with these guys and push south to start. Well, not necessarily make friends, but leave them there and push south to start with towards Tilia, because there's a couple of ports down here. There's a port here I can get, which is a nice big port, and obviously there's here, which are both ports open to us early on, which would give us much more income. Obviously pushing north is also going to get us that, because there are ports up there, but we'll probably do that. We want to reclaim all the Border Prince's territory, admittedly, which this isn't, but, you know, it's how it goes. It's going to be interesting. The Brass Legion, I've not seen that. There have been rumours of Chaos forces rallying in the middle mountains of Hochland. How shall we handle these rumours? Investigate them. I'm going to leave the Brass Legion there. That must be part of one of the mods I've got installed. Like I said, all the mods I've got are there. It must be part of the faction unlocker at the moment, guys, because that does add a few bits and pieces. Let's have a look. Mercenary hubs we do want, because they're going to get us some interesting units, which we'll look at more as we go along, including Dwarven units, which is quite cool. I'm half tempted to drop this, because my income is actually really good. Let's walk up here. Probably in here. We're probably in ambush start somewhere.
As you command.
Get some more of these skirmishy guys. They're good, reasonable melee, and they're good range. And they're always, that sort of unit is very nice because they, you know, you can use them as ranged, but if things go wrong, they can hold a line, which is always nice, you know. So you can use them to pin things while their allies take others out, which does help. Oh wow, they may not be lasting long. They didn't lose it. So they obviously start at war with them. They've left this place wide open for attack. And it would be remiss of me not to take advantage of that, guys. So I don't know how the Brass Legion works. We'll have to pay for that. Chaos Invasion. How do you want the Chaos Invasion to work? Based on owned regions.
Your will.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have much of a garrison.
Welcome to my court.
Let's march. Not much going on at the moment. We're going to take here. We will keep here, even though it's not necessarily the best place for us to take. It's still going to be nice for us to have. I mean, realistically, I should probably aim to take here and all of the actual Southern Realms, guys, because that's kind of my domain. But I've got to work out, you know, I don't know how these armies work. I've got to work it out still, guys, so it's going to be very interesting, especially as we definitely don't seem to have... Well, we've got some nice heavy units, but nothing really heavy, so...
King of the court.
I'm going to fight this simply because I want to see these new units. So we're fighting this to have a look at these units, guys. Gashnag, the Black Prince here as well. Who is a however I say that. Sirjoli Lord. I can't pronounce that word, guys. By all means, put it phonetically. I'll still pronounce it wrong.
Standing by. Missiles ready, my breath.
Yeah, let's start with these guys forwards. And these guys are very solid spear infantry here. You can see them there. With their lovely crests. Let's have a look at these guys. Well, they look fairly standard. They look like the peasants from the Bretonnians. And let's look at my lord. Very vampiric there. He's definitely a vampiric lord. You can tell that. What's his actual stats like? He's not got bad stats, to be fair. He's not got the most health.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
Put one of these at either edge because they're good damaging. No, you can keep these guys in the middle to keep my line nice and balanced.
Sigmar's heirs. Crossbowmen.
Hatred fuels me.
Lords. For the Warhammer. State troops.
Shred that unit. These guys are going to move forwards quickly. They're okay. They're not doing fantastically here. But these guys are all shielded, to be fair. Okay, let's pull back.
To battle. Send us out. Spearmen. Yes, General. Now.
Let's get our charge on over here.
Yes, sir. Quickly. Quick man. Now. Ready.
Oh, that's perfect.
My bullets.
You guys can pull behind. You guys can smash into them.
The Empire.
You guys can shoot over at them because they're probably easier for us to hit. Ooh, I don't want to be moving them.
Quick march.
No, you can stay engaged there, please.
No!
So this is going nicely now. We've shredded that unit. We pinned that nicely. Oh, yeah. Debuff that unit. And let's all cast a damaging spell on it as well. Oh, and let's buff everybody up. So that's a nice damage resist. That was easy. It was always going to be easy, to be fair. It's nice to get a feel of the units. To be fair, these feel like bog standard and Empire units. These guys just feel like a bit of a tougher thing. These guys have okay range. I wouldn't say they were good. I'd say they were okay. I mean, they did their job. They got a nice amount of kills, so they'll do. They'll do. A victory is a victory. As I said, I've yet, I'll get more about how these guys play as we play, guys. So let's occupy here. I don't actually want that to start with. Okay. Ooh, yeah, let's level up this town. May as well build that up. Grab Route Marcher to start with. Always Route Marcher to start with, guys. Oh, we've got the ability Forbidden Rod. So it's a good start. We've pushed back our enemies. We can always push up to Karak-Buftar, but I'm not in any rush to do that. What I really want is more ports, guys, because they are actually probably going to make the biggest difference to us.
As a friend, nor are we foes.
Wow, so they start with not everything as well. So non-aggression pact with them. Oh wait, if they put an extra region in here? No, it's the river, making it look like it. So many more factions. A lot of these factions are in because of the faction unlocker, guys. I suspect that's where the Brass Legion came from as well.
Speak up, or I'll take your tongue.
Okay, I'll gun batter you. So we've got slightly different things. We do get knights as well, which could be interesting, but not the top level of them. As I said, it's going to be an interesting thing at the top level to see how things go. Swashbucklers, they're another combination unit. Slow rate of fire. I think they're designed to fire than charge. They're reasonable melee attack, reasonable damage, reasonable ranged attack, and a short range. So I think they're designed to shoot then charge, but we'll see when we get there. Let's go for growth to start with, and you guys can march this way.
What is your will? Tremble,
Worst thing to look at, what our regiments of renown are. We'll look at these as we get there. He's got a lot of regiments of renown. Wow, flying monster. That'll be interesting.
your desire?
So far, we've not come up against too much, but I'm probably jinxing myself now. I'm probably about to have a humongous, nasty invasion, which is going to batter me, aren't I? Why did I say that, guys? I actually wouldn't mind Karak-Izor taking Karak-Buftar, because Karak-Buftar is a bit out of the way. It's not going to be as easy a place to hold on to. But no, we're definitely going to... Oh, God! So you know what I said they were... Yeah. We might get a test of these units in a bit. That said, I may do a bit of ambushing. We also have They seem to have a lot of wargs there, or a lot of wolf riders, sorry. Wargs are wrong game. And, you know, we've got a lot of spears in here, so we should be good anti-large as well.
Stregoi, Gorki. As you command.
Ooh, we can afford some things, apparently. So, all these are all enactments, and they cause various different things, so... That's quite nice. These are items we can purchase, and these are other items we can purchase. And other things. Okay. Thus we can hire one of these. Along with the veterans of the Owl. Which are ranged. We may as well hire them then. And we'll put them into this army.
Welcome to my court.
So obviously not a melee unit, but you know, they're okay ranged. It's an early unit, it was never going to be amazing. Let's hope they fall for it. It's odd being a human faction with a vampire lord. What I really don't want to happen is to take a big loss this early, because that would definitely seal the end. Oh, I do definitely know what I'm doing as my next campaign now, by the way. It's meant to be a very hard campaign. There's actually a, oh, they're double timing at me. Ooh. Not going to take the attack. I'm not quite sure what to do there. They are sitting in ambush stance. I'm going to pull back towards here and try and set up another ambush. I want to get an ambush off against them. I'm not confident enough about a victory without that. Maybe I shouldn't have pushed up here straight away. Apparently even more. Should we get ourselves some items then? What is it? Is this an item? Let's have a look. Let's get that. Give ourselves some lovely magical attacks. It's not bad. Anyway, that'll do for now. Grab the guardhouse. Level this one up. I think I'm going to start pumping out another army next turn. We'll see. As I said, I may have pushed up here too early. I didn't put myself into ambush stance. I'm a numpty. Wow, Avaland have declared war up there. Come on,
I'm ready
Dowie,
to
charge.
parley. I hope your words are wise.
Yes. We are a faction designed around trade. I will take lots of trade agreements.
Greetings. We may not be the Empire.
Not yet, actually. My relations with you are already increasing. I see no reason to take a... This is bad. I can't believe I forgot. Well, I guess we're fighting, guys. Can't believe I forgot to enter ambush stance, guys. I mean, it would have probably been foiled anyway, but... Well, we're going to get a fun battle here. They've got a lot of big... I'm not that worried. It's a fairly low-level army. The Night Gobbers are probably the worst things here. They've got a lot of Wolf Riders, which will be a bit of... Oh, why are my reinforcements coming in from there? You guys towards this edge. We're going to push up and try and use the rocks as art to support us a bit. I'm not using much Vanguard deployment here for obvious reasons, guys. If you don't get the reason, they've got a lot of fast units, so that would be a bad idea.
It is done.
Why are you over there?
Take the ground! Sigma guides us! Awaiting orders! Get them! Take aim! Yes, sir! Sir! For the Helden Hammer!
These guys can pull back here to watch them.
Standing by for Skull Splitter! Our weapons are yours! Go!
That's perfect. Let's hit this unit next. I want to shred them. You can stay back up here. We'll deal with them separately.
The Empire endures! Yes, sir! Quickly! For France! Moving now! Bombardiers!
Toggle skirmish off.
What do you bid? My God, Maras! Swordsman!
Get a little counter charge on.
March!
It's good. We're doing our job though. Let's hit those nasty skulkers now.
Prepare for combat! For the Warhammer!
This is not going well, guys. Oh god, why are you guys not moving? You guys need to keep moving down fast.
What do you bid? Shoot!
Shred them. We need to be able to bring our ranged into play here much more. If I can get these guys involved, we can turn this, but...
Ready for war!
Oh god, they were breaking a second ago.
At speed! Finding range, sir!
Turn and hit them.
Yes, sir!
You guys are going to slam into the rear. Let's debuff these guys. He's fighting nicely on his own, to be fair. Right, let's offer some support up here.
Yes, my lord! Ah! Ah! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Let's get these guys charging in.
Sigmar commands! Sigmar! Guide up!
Pull these guys back a bit and spread them out. Oh no, they're all free. I need to hit them. Our flank, our line is suffering here, but we are getting more troops in now, which should help us. cast on them.
For the Emperor!
This should help because they're being attacked in the flank and the rear, which should start breaking a lot of these units.
Yes, sir!
He says as a lot of my units are breaking. Let's batter their lord down.
Crossbow ready, General! Yes, General! For Sigma, fire!
Charge in, guys.
Ah! The Empire endures!
Destruction.
Withdraw! Yes, sir! Quickly!
Are these guys still kiting? That's what we wanted.
Nightfall.
You can get on there, you can head over this way to support. This is messy at the moment.
What do you bid? Shoot! Pick
I
them
think
up!
we're beginning to turn it, guys.
Sigma, guide our fire! To battle! No! Understood! Halberdiers! Ah!
Okay, let's get all of my ranged onto them.
Missiles will fly! Hurry!
Wow, they're still kiting away.
In range!
Just charge them, to be fair.
Halberdiers! For France! Show us the
Now I'm
door!
actually being able to get my ranged into play. They are helping a lot.
Launch!
Let's hit that unit next.
Withdraw!
No withdraw.
Endure! Smatters the target!
Let's hit this unit. You guys can charge up here. Oh no, charge into them en masse. And let's debuff them, buff everybody up. We should make short work of them. We need to turn onto those night gobbers in a second. Switch to them. Come on, guys. Point blank range, shred them. That'll do. They're not going to survive much, stay stood much longer. Let's reform our line. That's it. Ooh, that was not a fun battle, guys. It was a messy, messy battle. I would agree that was a Pyrrhic victory. That was not a good victory for us. We took more losses than them. I'm not happy with that battle at all. But my lord, Gashnag. Wow. Yeah, Gashnag did his job there really nicely, so. Kill them all. I am not going to chase that army off, however, because I can't. And that's where it was. We were versatile. We had lots of things, but none of us, as you saw, we had the ability to do lots of things. We had things to chase, fast things to shoot, things to hold a line, but none of it was the heaviest. And that's what it means in this by, you know, that not the best troops.
What is your will? Fear me.
Could probably chase them off, but
Gold King.
what do we need to get my other guy? Oh, we need to eliminate those guys up top. Monster tracker, tough. Tough sounds good. Oh, he's ranged. Okay. Whereas he's sword infantry. Let's get Otter Law. If you want him to be named, guys, let me know the name.
It is for the best.
Just getting a fairly bog standard setup to start with. That's not bad. Interesting. I was hoping to have a replenishment one. I do have my spells, however, to start with, I think I'm going to get some of these. Because some of them are straight up good for everything, you know. Extra armor, melee defense for everything. Extra armor for extra armor for everything. Hang on. Makes things cause feet. Oh, wow. Yeah. And that will be it for today, guys, for our Border Princes playthrough. So as always, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments, or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, guys. The mods for this are also linked in the comments and the description. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. And I can't think what else I was going to say. Anyway, thank you very much, guys.